Tenderloin's always been traditionally one of the toughest neighborhoods ever since I've been here, and I've only been here, 18, 19 years.
The social opportunities to get together, to talk to each other, need to be more intentional and they need to be made available. People maybe work in different industries, they're from different cultures. But the beauty of this place is when we all come together and we all learn from each other.
It's diverse, but it needs a lot of attention. I don't know who's gonna do it out of all the politicians. I mean, somebody gotta do something.
We have a lot of legislators whose heart's in the right places, but they haven't really done the work to dig deeply to figure out what are the root causes of the issues that we're seeing in terms of quality of life and what can we do to actually solve them.
When I go around and I talk about shelter, I say we need more shelter. It's either they say, you're totally right, that's obvious, where do I sign up? Or they say, that's ridiculous, if you build more shelter, more people will come. And nothing about that person's demographic gives me a clue about what they're gonna say.
Most of the time it's always dirty out here. Today it's clean.
And the Tenderloin is kind of a containment for a lot of low-income people. A lot of the social services are here. And I think a lot of what is missing is the jobs, right? So we have the server-served dichotomy, which isn't being broken.
We definitely have sort of a divide between new folks who are benefiting from the economic success many of the businesses that are opening in San Francisco bring, and those who have been left in the margins, not just for years, sometimes for decades.
Now we're gonna do integration. We said we were gonna do integration in the 70s and did it. So some groups are kind of doing it, but I think that more self-consciously we have to understand what we're doing, have a shared goal of people all living together. We're not quite there yet, honestly. We still have people perpetrating this myth that tech is all one thing and the community is all some different thing, when people are much, much more complicated than that, and those groups are overlapping a lot more than that.
People think about community benefits as tossing up a few dollars here and there for volunteers or to give money to services, but they haven't thought about how do we give training and jobs and truly get people integrated into the economic engine of the city, and we haven't seen it, and so that's one of the things I also care deeply about, and if you ask the residents around here, they'll say the same thing.
The Tenderloin often has lost out on that when other parts of the city have gotten it without question, and it has a lot to do with the fact that people here are largely low income, they're largely people of color, and they deserve the same amenities of a city as anywhere else. I hope that in 5 years, we've brought that to people here, and they can feel that, and they find joy and connection in their living here.